What's going on, fam? We back with another video, y'all. And for this one, y'all see the title. We got Jaaybo, he getting locked up over getting caught with a switch on his way to the XXL, the fresh XXL freshman freestyle shoot thing. After cutting off both his ankle monitors. So yeah, that part. The ankle monitor thing, that's what I heard. I don't know if it's completely true, but I'm quite sure with 1090 Jake video, we finna find out. So y'all go ahead, drop a like, comment, subscribe, get y'all grabber, whatever y'all need. I'm being lazy today. I got this dang pen. I don't feel like rolling up right now. But we finna get into the video though. Get y'all grabber, whatever y'all need. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so y'all get the videos when y'all do subscribe. Other than that, man, let's get to this video.
EBK Jaaybo is going to federal prison. His career is pretty much destroyed, and we're going to be breaking it all down.
Rapper is now behind bars in Arkansas on felony charges. 21-year-old Jaymani Gorman, also known as EBK Jaaybo. He was arrested Sunday on drug and weapons charges after being released from prison back in March. He was serving a year for illegal gun possession. The rapper was set to go on tour this fall as part of the NBA Young Boys American Stadium Tour.
That has to be one of the biggest L's, to be about to go on tour with NBA Young Boys.
Yeah,
and I mean, it isn't even just that. We're going to get into everything. You want to make hundreds of dollars from your phone? 10 is one of the only just enjoy faced out of the Bay Area.
Now, I'm going to say this real quick. If he never got picked up on that situation and he would have did the tour with Young Boy, he'd be on top of the world. Boy, he was already the hottest thing out at the time, especially on the West Coast. Yeah, he would have been out of there. Like he'd have been set.
Go ahead and make you some free cash. Now, shout out to Thizzler. This channel is based out of the Bay Area in California and covers all hip hop news over there.
EBK Jaaybo's legal troubles are threatening to derail his career, and it's worse than we thought. On May 18th, 2025, during a traffic stop on Interstate 40 in Pope County, Arkansas, authorities discovered marijuana, unidentified pills, $8,379 in cash, and a Glock pistol equipped with a machine gun conversion device, or a switch, in the 21-year-old Stockton rapper's vehicle. The firearm was later confirmed.
Now, as far as that go, bro, real quick, okay, Jaaybo made it clear on multiple different platforms, like, I'm thugging, I'm out here, I'm in the streets, I'm in the field, I'm doing what I'm doing my 1-2. That's cool. But I get Cali gangs and all that be spreading out, and even if not, y'all be tied in with other gangs in other states. But nigga, do you got ops out there? Like, I don't think you got no ops in Arkansas or wherever you was going. I don't think you needed to tote a pistol. But if you was, then again, like you say, you thugging, so fuck the law. But if you gonna do what you doing, my nigga, at least be smart with it. I don't think you needed to carry a switch with you all the way to where you was, bro. I understand if you moving around California where all your politics really be at, especially in the NorCal. Like, that's understandable. You moving around with a switch or you trying to stay protected. I can understand that. But nigga, you go all the way. You well over down in the South, bro. What you need a switch for? Like, bro, come on, bro. You should have. You didn't need that switch, bro. You didn't need that switch.
To have been reported stolen in California.
And he still be getting fed time over carrying a gun that he had no business carrying. But he wouldn't be looking at so much time over just having a firearm. That's just alone. That switch alone was getting him so much time right now. That's why he's facing so much time. Just that switch alone. The gun, he would have been okay, cool. It'd been like his third, fourth offense. He would have got some time behind it, but not as much as he's looking at right now. Like,
yeah. As a result, federal prosecutors indicted Jaaybo on multiple charges, including possession of a machine gun in furtherance of drug trafficking, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, and transporting a firearm across state lines while under indictment. If convicted on the most serious counts, he faces a mandatory minimum sentence of 30 years in federal prison. Professionally, Jaaybo's career was rapidly gaining momentum. He was just recently announced as a member of the 2025 XXL freshman class and was set to perform on NBA YoungBoy's Make America Slime Again tour. However, following his arrest, he was removed from the tour lineup. Jaaybo remains in custody at the Pope County Detention Center awaiting trial.
So he got charged with a switch, having a weapon during drug trafficking, whatever. I mean, all of those are basically like additional crimes, but enhancements, which make the punishment that much worse. And bro was on his way to his XXL freshman shoot. He's going to prison for bringing a switch or attempting to bring a switch to his XXL freshman shoot. And they came out with his freestyle too, which is something that I've never seen before on XXL.
Websites your competitors don't want you to know. Part 2.
Man,
All you do is go to this website.
That's crazy.
And it
Like
lets
I
you find
said,
out
you don't need to
exactly-
bring no switch.
XXL freshman 2025 10th spot winner EBK Jaaybo was arrested on his way to the freshman shoot in Atlanta. So we recorded his freestyle from the Polk County Detention Center in Russellville, Arkansas this past June. Now let me get this straight. Jaaybo is from Stockton, California. He got booked in Arkansas and he was on his way to Atlanta.
You don't
So
need
this
no
man
switch.
was trying to travel across the country with a switch.
Don't think that you can't get beautiful and it's looking ugly. There's some baggage coming with that. You don't got to cook it for me.
Man.
Audio. Now I'll be honest, I'm not gonna listen to the full 2
Yeah, we
minutes
can't
and
be doing
33
that.
seconds of that. The audio sounds terrible. This is off of a jail call, and keeping it real, I fuck with Jaaybo's music.
Yeah.
I like his music. His story is insane. The backstory that he has,
Right, yeah.
crazy. But this is probably, I don't even think this is the worst XXL freshman freestyle I've heard. I've heard way worse. I'm just
Way
saying,
worse.
the opportunities that this man had. XXL freshman list, tour with NBA YoungBoy. Jaaybo's young. He literally had everything laid out for him and risked it all. He could have just flown over to Atlanta, got security. Security would have drove him to the spot, banged out
Right.
the freestyle, get dropped back off.
Then I heard he had got a 7-year plea deal. He turned that down then just to turn around and plead guilty. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So yeah.
The airport,
Talk to me.
and he's back in Stockton. But instead, they wanted to drive with a switch, a bag of weed, whatever other drugs they had so they can get high and whatever on the way over there. Risked it all for nothing. And this is the body cam footage of the actual arrest.
I'm trying to see something real quick. All right, down. Okay, never mind.
There you go. So y'all have nothing? Okay, I'll tell you. I didn't do anything. My car's registered. I have my rental agreement. Okay, well just come out here. I'll let you know. Absolutely. And just stay.
Now, I just want to point this out to y'all, right? Not only did they get caught with a gun in the car, not only did they get caught with drugs in the car, but his shirt says retired drug dealer. I'm just saying.
Windows. What's on my passenger side window? Don't reach for nothing, man. Just turn around, turn around. Let me pat you down, just make sure you ain't got nothing on you. I ain't looking at my name. Just stand over there. Step out.
South California, 8 Williams, 710, 8 710, Silver, Versus 300.
So he found a big bag of gas.
Yeah, that's a lot.
There's a gun back here. Is it?
Magazine for a gun.
Hey, let's put him on cuffs. It's a Glock with a switch. Okay. Hey,
She said it's a Glock with a switch.
got the switch.
got me?
Is that all you got? That just the weed.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
So far?
I love you, brother.
Now, I'm not going to jump to conclusions, but a lot of people think when he asked Max, do you got me? He's saying, like, are you going to take the charge?
Yeah, and I'm going to be real. He should have took the charge. Why? Jaaybo making the most money right now. I get all his little homies under him and stuff rapping, but Jaaybo got the most bread. Take the charge for him. Keep the money coming, bro. You'll be all right, bro. He could have got you a good lawyer. You'd have been straight. Everything would have you would have been home soon, bro.
Jaaybo is the bag in this situation. He's the artist. He's the one that's getting all the deals, the offers, the money, etc.
Right.
So his homies is technically supposed to be the fall guys.
Why they put me in the car? Why they put me in the car? Ask them. But where are we even at, bro? What city is it? Hey, what city is it?
Russellville, Arkansas.
From Arkansas? Yeah. Yo, what the fuck? I'm at... But what are they talking about, brother? They said there was a firearm in the car. So we all going? Yeah, How the fuck did they just search that car, brother? How did you just let them do that, brother? I didn't let them do anything. We was illegal in Arkansas. They said they smelled.
So obviously Jaaybo ain't too happy about this because at the end of the day, he knows he's gonna be the one losing everything. And it's like, that's why it's important to think of all of the things you have before you decide to make a stupid decision.
Nah, bro, they should have even they should have had that conversation before they even left Cali, bro. You taking this charge if you get in this car, right? That's what you're there for, right? All right, bro. If they couldn't come to understand, get one of the other homies, bro, because that's what this should have been, bro. This should have been simple. This is my weed, my gun, and deal with it that way, bro. But no.
And that will cost you everything.
Should have had a fall guy.
Literally. If people did that more often, I think they would save themselves a lot of time and a lot of money that's gonna be missed.
Eve to me is basically freedom. It's a giant open universe where you can do what.
But it ain't like we're talking about a civilian here, right? Trap law.
Then again, too, I'm thinking of it, bro. You got a big bag, bro. They gave you what, millions when you came home for a deal? Like they gave you like 2-3 million, bro. Get two black trucks. You ride in the first one with everything straight and everything clean. Everything you want to bring and all that, have it in the next truck with the homies or with a fall guy and the homies, all that. And even if you did want to have your little weed on you and stuff, like, okay, cool, smoke your weed. But if you can see the police about to get up on you, have your other car just do some stuff, do some erratic ass shit or whatever, and make the police get up on them. Like, and you keep going, like, and you get to your destination smooth. Like, it's ways to go. It's ways to move around and move smooth and move smart. That's what it all boils down to, moving smart. Because he could have moved smarter, way smarter than this, and would have never got caught. Even if he wanted to carry it all up on him, he could have carried it on him and got away with it. And just how you got to really think about how you move. You got to think in advance. You got to really map stuff out sometimes, especially doing what he was trying to do. That's he could have did this better.
Ross would thoroughly cover EBK Jaaybo, and he even has one video that's an hour and 52 minutes and 42 seconds, and I've watched the entire thing. I was building furniture up all night building some shit and listen to the entire video. It's insane. I mean, he has follow-ups to many murders of EBK Jaaybo, in big trouble over a mass shooting, the dark downfall of EBK Jaaybo. And it's just the story behind him, from his father getting murdered to lyrics saying that when his father was killed, he dropped something the same day, to a rivalry with the Crips out there, back-to-back murders on both ends, and then a mass shooting that took place at the Crips.
Well, I heard something like Jaaybo was with him and his homie, or him and his brother, something like that. Some got robbed from him. His dad went to retrieve it and try to do what he and trying to protect his son. going to get his shit back and got smoked, something like that. I don't know. None of my politics, but this shit that's been talked about is all on the internet. So then again, I ain't tripping on nobody trying to say nothing to me. It's all on the internet. But that's what I heard or seen. I don't know how true it is, but that's what I heard and seen. But man, that's crazy.
You know,
that turned anybody into a
birthday
demon.
Parties. Kids got shot, all type of shit, and they're alleging EBK was behind it.
In the wake of the tragic mass shooting at a child's birthday party that grabbed national headlines, the Stockton mayor officially requested federal support.
Now she wants more manpower from the federal government.
We need more. We want to be their pilot site for the United States of America. Come to Stockton. We're here ready with our arms open for you to come into our city and let us lead then the nation on how to do it right.
And in that request, ironically named Mayor Fugazi revealed a staggering reality, that the city of Stockton was home to over 100 gangs with an estimated 5,000 members. Moreover, she noted that the police had already seized more than 752 illegal guns off the streets in the year of 2025 alone. On November the 29th, 2025, around 100 people gathered at a venue called Monkey Space in the 1900 block of Lucille Avenue in North Stockton to celebrate the birthday of a toddler who, according to some online rumors, was the daughter of Nano MB. The event was organized by the daughter's mother, and in attendance were allegedly numerous known members of the Muddy Boys and Fly Boys, including Nano MB himself, as well as the rappers MB Nell and Flyboy Dougie, aka Dougie Threes. Just before the birthday cake was to be cut shortly before 6 p.m, several gunmen dressed in all black and covering their faces with masks would enter the venue, opening fire at the guests and sending the party into complete chaos. The sounds of the shooting were recorded on a nearby security camera, the audio capturing what sounded like semi-automatic weapons going off. A few shots followed by a short break before a sustained firing that sounded like dozens of shots going off in just a few seconds.
Bro, scratch all this bullshit, bro. Long story short, with this, I don't really feel bad. Why? I feel bad for the people who lost their life, but as far as the mom, her baby daddies is gang members. You know what come with this. You used to be a 304. You know what come with this, bro. Let's keep it a B. You know what come with this, bro. You shouldn't have had no damn birthday party in Stockton, bro. I don't care what no nigga say, bro. I don't care what nobody say in the comments. I don't care about none of that shit, bro. Birthday party. If I'm a woman and I got baby daddies that's a part of a hood and they got live, like they really at it right now and they got smoke, it's really like that in the streets, bro. We not having no birthday party in Stockton. We going somewhere else, and if we can't afford to do it, we just not gonna have a birthday party, bro. I'll give her a couple presents or whatever and leave it at that. My child's safety means more to me than anything. Hell nah, bro. That was just them moving reckless, bro.
Afterwards, as reporters would interview neighbors who heard the shooting, one man would recall how there had been 3 separate bursts of gunfire.
There was 3 sets of gunfire. The first set, there was a lot of rounds. I'm not sure exactly how many, and then they sounded kind of fireworky. And so I wasn't really too concerned about it. But then the next 2 sets came.
Kind of fireworky.
This is something that we haven't even heard from the mafia. Never have you heard of a mafia war where they walked in with Tommy guns and lit up a fucking...
Is she texting someone behind your back? A single Spokio search can help you find out who she's messaging.
Toddler's birthday.
But then again, and this is why I put blame on the mom, because then again, when it's bloodshed, bro, you can't tell a nigga how to respond, bro. He gonna respond how he gonna respond. And if that means coming to a kid's party and shooting that motherfucker up because you know it's a lot of members in there and he don't care about the kids, like Jaaybo said it in his songs, if the kids get hit, something like it is what it is, some shit like that. Like he ain't bro. He trying to avenge his people, bro. And that's just what he doing. And he in the streets, he thugging. That's just what come with it, bro. And I say that to say this: she shouldn't have had the birthday party in Stockton, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, bro. Like that was just moving real reckless, bro. And that's why what happened, bro. They got the drop because y'all made it that easy, bro. If y'all gonna, at least if they gonna get the job, make them niggas travel to y'all, like really travel somewhere to y'all. Like nah, like you see what's going on with Dirt, because his dumb ass wanted them niggas. He wanted them niggas that bad to where he had like, come on, bro.
4 killed, 10 hurt, mass shooting. The mayor had to ask the feds to come in because they can't handle this shit. It was a Crip dad's child. And I'm not saying EBK did it, but
rest in peace to that son, because that son was on his way to becoming something, bro. He was a good athlete, bro. He had good grades, they say. Rest in peace to that kid.
I mean, I guess they're alleging EBK did it. And Jaaybo is the face of EBK. And this is honestly, this is one of the worst shootings I've ever heard of.
Maybe a minute later.
After the smoke cleared, as the police and rescue personnel flooded the scene, they would find that 17 people were shot, including kids and adults, and most tragically, 4 of them would end up...
Sad to say, even though they did get the drop on y'all, this is sad to say, this is how it mostly turns out all the time, bro. It's always people that... I don't know if he a part of the gang, but I'm quite sure he probably affiliated because his family, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I'm going to leave that alone. But then again, it's the 3 kids, man. Come on. It's 3 babies that's innocent, man. It's always happening like this. Now, that's rest in peace to them.
Coming to their injuries, including 3 children, aged 8, 9, and 14, along with a 21-year-old man. The media would arrive soon after, finding a chaotic scene with numerous police cars stretched along the area near the location of the shooting, while numerous high-ranking city officials would gather to address the press.
They're advising 12 people have been shot.
We're doing CPR on 1 possible 12-year-old.
We have a 9-year-old that was shot.
We're following breaking news out of Stockton, where just a few hours ago, a mass shooting at a child's birthday party left 4 people dead.
That's just insane. And from what I understand, the only people that have been arrested in that case was some of the Crips from the party because they weren't allowed to be around other gang members. So they got either their probation or paroles violated.
Yeah.
Nobody, I think even the dad got arrested. Nobody's been arrested for the actual shooting. I might be wrong. Correct me if I am. But that's fucking...
One or two things. Either they did they want to. Either they did they want to right, or the feds is gonna find out what happened, how it happened, who did what. Niggas is gonna start snitching when they get arrested. I guarantee it. And the feds move at their own pace. So being that the feds is gonna be on this, I can probably guarantee an arrest is gonna get made. And all it's gonna take is for a couple people to get arrested for some mouths to start talking, bro. I'll tell you. So, like I said, see, they did they want to right, or the feds is coming and it's over with. So be ready.
And if you want to dive more into Jaaybo's story, I highly recommend you check out Traplo Ross's video. But let's look at his actual Fed case and why he's going to prison.
Right.
So initially, Jaaybo was offered 7 years. Okay. With all of his charges, he was facing up to 30. They offered him 7. He said, fuck no. And recently, he decided to take a plea. Now, Jaaybo is entering a plea of guilty to possession of a machine gun and possession with intent to distribute marijuana. All of the other charges against him are getting dropped, like possession of a firearm and furtherance of drug trafficking, whatever the other counts were. All of those are getting wiped out in this plea deal. He's only pleading guilty to 2, a machine gun and possession with intent to distribute.
That could be probably why he denied the first plea, because he probably didn't like, they was trying to say, I'm getting all mixed up. This pen got me high, but excuse me. But in the first plea deal that they was trying to offer him, they was probably offering him 7 years, pleading out to probably all those charges that they first was originally giving him. And he probably put in the plea saying that he only pleaded to the 2 things, the drug trafficking and the possession of the firearm thing. So that's probably the only reason why he denied the 7-year plea, because he did not agree on all those other charges, which can make sense as to why he denied it.
Now, for the penalties, the penalty for the charge set forth in count 4, which is the possession of a machine gun, is not more than 10 years imprisonment and a fine of not more than $250,000. The penalty for the charge set forth in count 6 is not more than 5 years. So with both of those, I believe he'd be facing up to 15 years in federal prison.
Right.
Now, again, it would state on Sunday, May 18th, they were pulled over. They smelled marijuana, so they decided to search the vehicle. And inside, they located marijuana, which weighed out to 160 grams. They located a pill bottle in the center of the console containing 38 pills, $8,354, and a Glock 21 with an extended magazine and a switch. The mag had a capacity of 24 rounds and 21 rounds were in it, including one bullet in the chamber, meaning this shit was ready to go off. Yep. And down at the very bottom, you can see Jaymani Gorman. He has signed, I don't know why he wrote it like it was a school paper. He's supposed to sign that, but that is his signature essentially agreeing to this plea. So Jaaybo is facing 15 years in prison. He's pled guilty. It's pretty much solidified he's going. He ain't gonna get probation for this shit. And now it's just a matter of waiting until sentencing.
Right.
And from what I've seen, a sentencing date has not been set, but he's going to prison. I highly doubt he gets less than...
he gets over with, bro.
I don't know. Let's just say...
he might get 7 to 10. And that's just my assumption. 7 to 10, bro.
5. Because on average, when somebody gets caught as a felon in possession of a firearm, it's going to be like, you know, around 4 years. I think the average is, if you look up the federal statistics. So the fact that he's got a machine gun and a weed case, whatever distribute, you know, he had 160 grams. I'd say 5. There really shouldn't even be a complaint with that. If they blast him with 7, which was the original plea deal, or better than that, I wouldn't only be surprised. It's just like, damn, you know, I can't really feel bad for someone putting themselves in that position.
Nigga was on 2 monitors, I heard, and cutting his ankle monitors off, bro. So not only is that violation of probation and all, yeah, bro, you can't be surprised if they hit him with like a solid set. You can't be surprised, bro, because he already had a lot going on before he had this situation going on, bro. So yeah, you can't be too surprised. But 5 would be nice. It would be nice, man, because he could probably still make a career out of it.
But it's like the lifestyle he was living.
Right.
We don't know what would have came from it. There's a ton of killing back and forth between his gang and other gangs. Obviously, in his music videos, they got tons of guns. All of his music is pretty much about killing. He said, fuck everybody. He dropped a song called Fuck Everybody and named a shitload of people, majority of which are dead. Yeah. And we don't know. We don't know. Maybe he wouldn't have caught this case, did XXL, and then got killed. You know? Maybe this case will sit him down and make him realize the lifestyle he's living. Maybe he'll get next to somebody in the feds that's able to spit game and get him off the path that he's on. Because Jaaybo went to state prison. And from what's been said, he was rocking out. They said that he fought somebody that knocked him out on the yard, but the dude that he fought was fucking ripped up. And Jaaybo wasn't ducking nothing. He was with all the shit.
But that's what come with it, bro. And that, I'm not saying, ooh, yay. That's just, hey, when you live in that lifestyle, that's what come with it, bro. Like, this is what he signed up for. So he can't, it ain't no, hey, he was turned up. No, he was doing what he was supposed to be doing, bro. He thugging, he gang banging. Hey, that's what come with it. You hit the jails, bro. You got fades, bro. That's as simple as that.
You know? So he has a very respected name where he's from. It's just unfortunate that obviously pretty much everything that he had on the table is now off the table. And this is a set example on how you could have everything in life ahead of you and your own decisions take everything away.
Yeah.
You could have possible record deals. You could have millions of dollars on the line, jets, girls.
Now, I'm going to say this. In Jaaybo's situation, this is a situation where OGs would be like, it's you versus you. Because you got the world in your hands, but then again, you still choosing to do all this stuff on the back end, which could cost you your life. Then again, one road trip. Now he facing federal time. That's how fast it is. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, all it takes is one mistake, and it can cost you everything. Especially when you out there the way he was. Man, you gotta be on point at all times, because then again, you got the ops trying to kill you. You trying to kill the ops. Then you got the police trying to stop y'all from this. Police trying to pull y'all over, get y'all arrested, doing their job. Like, you got to be on point from all directions, bro. Your own homies trying to backdoor you. You don't know how to, like, man, you got to be on point on all angles, bro. Like, it ain't easy just being out there in the streets like people make it seem, bro. You gotta really, if you value your life, at least you gotta be on point at all times, bro. Completely. Like, man, so I do hope he get up in there, get by some OGs who can give him some wisdom, sit him down, give him some knowledge. He can come home smarter. Hopefully he don't get that much time to where he can still come home and obtain a career with this rap music. But yeah, man, that's the video, y'all. And y'all let me know what y'all think, man. That was obviously my time. But yeah, y'all have a blessed day, blessed Monday. And like, comment, subscribe. Make sure when y'all subscribe, hit that notification bell so I get the videos when they drop, man. But other than that, y'all be blessed, be safe. And I'm gonna get you on the next one, man.